That's a real digital audio player, Sony NW-ZX2. Hello my friends, good morning. Today is November 25th, 2015. So today we will talk about the Sony NW-ZX2. That's a real digital audio player or a DAP. In one of my last videos I was talking about the FiiO X5 second generation. It created quite a stir. Yeah, for me it looks like that they have nothing better to do with their lives than just worry about a gadget like an audio player. It is just a toy. Get a grip of yourself. Yeah? When you want to worry about something, worry about something more important. There is a refugee crisis in Europe. Worry about that. Do something about that. Yeah? Or presidential election is coming up. Yeah? Make sure with your vote that none of those Republican assholes becomes president, especially not Donald Trump. This is something worth to get enraged about. But not a toy like the FiiO X5. Really not. So here it is, close and personal. Yeah, the top of the line Sony digital audio player. Well, as you can see, it is an Android-based system, and it is totally focused on music reproduction. But of course it has also all the Android applications, as you can see here, Google Chrome and whatever. Yeah, so it has Wi-Fi, it has NFC, you can browse the internet if you like. Yeah, but please don't compare it to an iPhone. Lots of reviews I've seen compares it with an iPhone, and it is an audio player. It is a dedicated audio player, okay? Yeah, here are the settings. Then you can see what's going on. Here's battery life. Yeah, the battery life is a little bit problematic on this little guy. Sony is saying up to 30 hours of playtime with high resolution files, 60 hours with MP3s, ACCs. I could not find that. Yeah, the highest I was able to get up was 7 hours. Yeah, this is a little bit strange, but it's still alright, but it just is a big discrepancy from what Sony is saying. Yeah, here is the data port for the little Walkman, and here you see here is the slot where you insert, where you can insert another 128 gigabytes of memory card, and here this gold-plated thing is the the headphone output. Yeah, here on the side nothing, and here on this side wonderful physical buttons. So the screen can go off and you still can control this player. Yeah, skip back, pause, play, skip forward. Here is volume up, volume down I mean. Here's volume up, and of course here's power. And on top is nothing. What is on the back? On the back is nice leather, it's real leather. Here is the NFC chip. Yeah, and this is it from the outside. Looks great. It's a great little player. And let's turn it back on. There it is. It turns off. And again, when you now go to the music library, you tap this one, and here I have already selected Rammstein, made in Germany. Yeah, so, and here is the main menu. Here's the main menu. Here you can select by all songs, albums, artists, and so on. So let's just touch here the album thingy, and you see all my albums here. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, it's very responsive. As you can see, some of the tiles, like here, the Fame from Lady Gaga, they are just green tiles. Somehow, when I copy a CD onto this Sony and put the CD files on the external 128 gigabyte memory card, it does not catch the album artwork. Yeah, all the other album artwork you see here, this is direct downloaded from, for example, ponomusic.com. High resolution files. Yeah, so it's nice. Yeah, here is Teenage Dream, Last Friday Night. Yeah, California Girls. You just tap on it and it starts to play. Of course, sadly, I cannot show you the sound quality of this little player here on this video. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, the Sony Walkman runs on a heavily customized version of Android 4.2 Jelly Bean. It is an old operating system, I would say about 2 years. And now a lot of reviews I have read, I've seen, people are criticizing it is an old operating system. A premium device like that should have something newer. I disagree. It is again not a phone. You don't need the latest and greatest in order to connect to the internet, to run your Facebook shit, your WhatsApp and whatever. It is an audio player. It doesn't matter in which operating system the audio player runs. Yeah, the main thing it runs well, very well, and the Sony audio player runs very well in Android 4.2. I would even accept it if on this audio player would run MS-DOS 2.1, a 30-year-old operating system, as long as that operating system supports the Sony audio player as I want it, as I need it. This player comes standard with 128 gigabytes built-in storage. About 119 are accessible for music, the rest is for operating system and the other stuff. You can add a second, you can add an external micro SD card, another 128 gigabytes. You cannot put into this little gadget as a 200 gigabyte SanDisk micro SD card. It will not work. So stay with the 128 gigabyte. Sound quality. This little gadget sounds fantastic. It sounds wonderful. There is no limitation on my praise in regards to the sound quality of this little guy here. Yeah, for example, as I tested the FiiO X5 second generation, I have copied onto the FiiO 9 gigabytes of high-resolution music files onto one of the cards. The FiiO only supports external cards. It does not come with any built-in memory. And this was all high resolution. It was FLAC and DSD. It sounded awful on the FiiO. It was just lousy. I took the same card out of the FiiO and put it in here. What a difference. The music was well defined, it had body, you feel like you are on the soundstage, you are surrounded by the music. There was a certain warmth to it. Yeah, fantastic. Without changing any settings, it was wonderful in regards to the music reproduction. The FiiO shit, alright? The Sony Walkman is a portable music device. I'm using it in conjunction with the Sony PHA-3 headphone amp and Sony headphones, the MDR-Z7. So it gets a little bit bulky. I don't use it to walk around outside. My situation here is I would like to listen here in my apartment to some good music, high resolution music which sounds good, without it disturbing my wife at night or of course the neighbors. Yeah, to buy now standard audio equipment, amplifier, preamp, high resolution audio deck, speakers, it's just a little bit much. Yeah, I don't want that, and of course it's very expensive. Yeah, this little guy together with the headphone amp and the Sony headphones are doing a wonderful job. Yeah, the headphones from Sony I can wear for hours. There is no pressure, nothing. Yeah, I read some reviews where the reviewer said, yeah, fantastic music quality when you sit down, when you are inside, but as soon as you take it out, when you're on the subway, on the bus, or wherever, there is no difference to a Samsung smartphone or to an iPhone. I agree. Don't take it out. Stay at home. Yeah? With the same right, I could ask you, would you ever take a $500 bottle of wine onto a subway and drink it out of a plastic cup? I don't think you would enjoy the $500 bottle of wine in the subway, right? This Walkman is for the dedicated music listener. Yeah, when you just want to listen to music while you're jogging outside because you're sitting the whole day in your car and at work, no, it's not for you. When you want to have the whole day streaming music from Spotify and you like the Spotify sound quality, which is garbage, it's not for you. Don't spend the money. Stay with your stupid iPhone. Yeah? Your iPhone will serve you much better. Have a 10 gigabyte data plan and stream all the Spotify you want. Yeah? This is something for a person who wants to enjoy the music. Sits down and does nothing else. Listens to the music. Yeah, when it comes to music, of course, there is one problem with the player. Music. Yeah, it's a high resolution player. It is kind of rough to get high resolution files on the internet. The iTunes store is compressed files up to 256 kilobits per second. This is highly compressed. This is garbage. You don't want that. Yeah. Then there are sites like hdtracks.com. They have a lot of high resolution stuff, FLAC, DSD, but it's mostly classical music. I don't like classical music. I don't want to listen to it. I like to listen to modern music. Yeah, Selena Gomez, Lady Gaga, Rammstein, and yeah, you have to go to Pono Music. Yeah, PONOmusic.com. They have lots of high resolution music, but again, more the older stuff is in super duper high resolution. The new stuff is CD quality. It's not bad. It's much better than the crap you download from iTunes, but it's still not DSD, yeah, which would be the highest, the best, or double DSD, of course. Yeah, so this is a problem with the source, where to get the music. Yeah, most of my files on this little Walkman, they are CD quality, so it's not the latest and greatest, but it's doing a good job. It reproduces those CDs wonderful. Yeah, it has a little circuit built in, yeah, to enhance the CD quality to a little bit higher, up convert. Yeah, it's doing something. I mean, it's not a difference like day and night, but it's doing something. Yeah, I'm satisfied. And when I connect this one to my headphone amp, the PHA-3 from Sony, the sound quality is outstanding. Outstanding. Yeah, that's a real player, not something like the shitty FiiO. This is a real player. Battery. I'm concerned about the battery on this Walkman. Yeah, Sony says on the website, MP3 files up to 60 hours of playtime, high resolution files up to 30 hours of playtime. Never got that. Yeah, I believe the highest, the longest I ever played this player was 7 hours on high resolution. And this is a far cry away from what Sony is claiming. So I don't know what's that about. And of course, the battery is not user replaceable. I don't see any way to get into this little thing. So I guess in 2 or 3 years, when the battery is exhausted, you have to bring it to a Sony service station to replace it. if they are still servicing it in 2 or 3 years, which is kind of doubtful. Yeah, it's a steep price you have to pay for this Walkman, and then it will be broken, built-in obsolete in 2 or 3 years. This is something which pains me. Yeah, but you know what? I want now good music. I want now enjoy music, and let's don't think what will happen in 2 or 3 years. Okay? So, my friends. Yeah, my conclusion is it is worthwhile. I bought it. You should buy it when you're into music. And here you see my dream team. Walkman, the Sony headphone amp, the PHA-3, and here the Sony headphones, the MDR-Z7. Those headphones are great. They sound fantastic. They really bring the music to life. Yeah, source, amplifier, and production unit. I love it. I enjoy it nearly every night. When my wife is in bed, I relax, I sit back. I don't watch any stupid TV shows. I'm listening to music. Cool. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And when you have any questions or comments, please let me know. All right. Well, today is Sunday and no, Saturday actually. Yeah. So when you have any questions, please let me know, and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye bye.